How do you do? Here we are again. A big welcome back to the valley. Have a look. So, a couple of things really, quite a few things. I've talked about these before, these twisted wire wheels on these grinders. They're absolutely brilliant for getting paint off and getting the rust off and everything. But user beware. You can see I'm suited and booted and whatever, because little bits of the wire come off, and she's laughing because I had a lot of them stuck in my stomach the first time I ever used one. I didn't realise I was in the shower. I was like, what's this here? And I had little pins sticking in me everywhere, whatever. So you can imagine in your eye or something, whatever. So user beware, definitely full screen. I've just taken these springs apart. They've probably never been apart since brand new. So, and as always with the springs, they get rusty inside. So I've cleaned it off, get all the rust out of there, and then it's having this rust treatment painted on, which is a chemical. And once again, definitely a gloves thing, because if it will remove rust, it will remove your skin. So that's nice. That done. Here's one I made earlier by Blue Peter. But this is the top part of the spring, and really lovely swan neck springs, aren't they? And ordinarily I expected to see a maker's name, but there isn't. There's nothing stamped on it. Whatever, we'll find out with the rest of them. You never know, there could be one on them, but so far nothing. But so this has been cleaned off, then rust treated, then wire wooled, then heated up. When I say heated up, just warmed up, and then red oxide put on while it's still warm as well, to sort of bake it on. And then when I put them back together, I always put a smear of grease in there as well, and it just stops the damp sitting in there, and future-proofing them. Rob Critchlow, future-proof. So that's the job today, is restoring them. A couple of really interesting things yesterday was, well, as interesting as it gets anyway, was Joe Davison, God bless you Joe for that, sent me a message saying, Chris, one's a left-hand thread and one's a right-hand thread. And I knew that, but the one that I was trying to get off before, which was really awkward, had been cross-threaded from one of you, so I had to end up cutting that off. The other one came off, not too much trouble. Someone else said, you need to make sure you know which wheel come off which part of the axle. And I'd done that already. I put a load of chalk marks on the back right one. I don't need to put one on the back left one, because if it hasn't got right on it, then it means it's the left. There's a logic in there somewhere. So I'd mark that, but that's really, really good advice, because I imagine it's been on there 80, 100 years maybe, and it's worn to the shape of that, one of you. So to go swapping them around on other ones, you could give yourself a load of problems. Some great feedback though, some great feedback. People seem to be enjoying it, one of you. I'm not only doing a little bit at a time. Health is definitely not the best. Boo-hoo. There we go. I'll leave you with a look at the valley, and just because it's Saturday, actually make the most of it, because it's going to get really cold and snow next week, so make the most of that.